Welcome to Buffalo, New York, where EA Sports presents the second game of the Eastern Conference semifinal between the Ottawa Senators and the Buffalo Sabres.
I'm Jim Houston along with Darryl Ray. You ready for this?
Yes, I am. Let's drop the puck on this one.
And here's how the goalies match up. Hasek goes head-to-head against Rhodes. Buffalo gets possession off the draw. Odette to Nickel. Murray passed it on to York. McEachran runs over Shannon. Wilson out of his own zone. Wilson to the net. The puck's knocked loose by Wilson. Cruz winds up. He blasted it. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Murray passes it across. It was stopped by Hasek. That's icing against the Buffalo Sabres. The puck is dropped. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. To Arvidsson. Cunningworth to Zoltok. Cunningworth winds up. To Nader. The puck's knocked loose by Pitlick. To Arvidsson. He's nailed by Primo.
Big time body blast.
Rasmussen to Ray. Moves in. Towards the net. To Rasmussen. To Pitlick. Pitlick passes ahead. To Arvidsson. Pass intercepted. To Ray. Belted and knocked down by Pitlick. Towards the net. Rasmussen then blasted it. Ottawa should be making a line change soon. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Redden turns it over. Great goal by Plant.
So let's have another look. It begins with an interception. He let a wrist shot go and beat the goalie.
They move into position for the faceoff. And they drop the puck.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 26, Derek Plum.
Hasek makes a nice save. Buffalo beats out the icing call. To McEachran. Pass intercepted. Pekka shoots to Kravchuk. Rhodes gives it to Kravchuk. Kravchuk to Prospal. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Prospal. Wilson passes it across. 5:55 left in the period. Ottawa leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Sanderson scores!
Here's another look at how that one went in. It starts with a pass into the offensive zone by Pekka. He takes the shot and beat the goalie.
Nickel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Martins.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 80, Jeff Sanderson, assisted by number 27, Mike Pekka.
Phillips chips it ahead to Gardner. Hasek gets the puck to Nader. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. Phillips touches the puck for icing. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. To Burridge. Buffalo leads by 2 goals. Ward moves in. The puck's knocked loose by Ward. Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. 4:25 left in the period. To Ward, on to Yashin. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. The Sabres will change on the fly. Ward into the corner. To the net. To Ray. To Dackel. Penalty called. Buffalo gets called for slashing.
Buffalo penalty to number 4, Mike Wilson. 2 minutes for slashing.
Nickel settles in for the face-off. He'll face off against Yashin. Chips it ahead to Audette. The Sabres change up their lines towards the net. Then moves it ahead to Zhitnik. Zhitnik over to the wing. Yashin passes it across. The Buffalo Sabres still lead by 2. 1:20 left in the power play. Pekka shot it.
Who has the power play here?
Kravchuk out of his own zone. Yashin moves it ahead. Under 1 minute left in the penalty to the Sabres. Cruz winds up. Pekka shoots! To Redden. What a hit! Cruz shoots! Cruz into the corner. Pekka winds up. Just 2 minutes remaining in the period. Intercepted by Hurlbut. Ottawa really needs to get another line out on the ice. Time runs out on the penalty to Wilson. Rhodes holds onto it. Prospol wins the draw cleanly. Murray drops his gloves. Cruz gets things started. Cruz throws a haymaker. This fight's been pretty close. Murray has eaten a lot of fist in this bout. Cruz catches him with a good hard shot. Murray being pummeled mercilessly by Cruz. Cruz throws a haymaker.
That wasn't a fight. That was a public beating.
Cruz will get 5 minutes for that little show of affection. So will Murray.
Buffalo penalty to number 24, Paul Cruz. A 5-minute major for fighting. Ottawa penalty to number 17, Chris Murray. A 5-minute major for fighting.
Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice.
He doesn't have to be told twice to finish his man.
Ray looks like he wants a piece of Cunnyworth. Cunnyworth throws his gloves to the ice. Rabe gets a hold of his jersey. Rabe has really taken control of this fight. Rabe throws a haymaker. Rabe throws a haymaker. This has got to be more than a little embarrassing from Cunnyworth.
He bobbed when he should have weaved.
Ray will get 5 minutes for that little show of affection. So will Cunnyworth.
Buffalo penalty to number 32, Rob Ray. A 5-minute major for fighting. Ottawa penalty to number 7, Randy Cunnyworth. A 5-minute major for fighting.
Yashin gets possession off the draw. 1:08 left in the period. Moves in. Yashin winds up.
Last minute of play in the first period.
The Sabres start changing on the go. Towards the net. York gets checked into the boards by Wilson. Only 30 seconds to go. Rhodes moves the puck to Kravchuk. Rhodes gets the puck to York. Dackel to center. To Plant. And that's the end of the first period.
Fans are reminded that smoking is not permitted in this building.
Welcome back for the second period of today's game on NHL 99. Nickel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pospel. Pospel winds up. Hasek moves it on. Shannon out of his own zone. To the net. To Sanderson. Rhodes moves it ahead. Robbed by Hasek. McEachran then fired it. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. Kravchuk picked off the pass. Moves in. Pass intercepted to Sanderson. The Sabres will change on the fly. Kravchuk starts out. Ottawa should be making a line change soon. To McEachran. Pass intercepted. Pekka gets a breakaway to the net. York passes across. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Pekka passes ahead to the net. Shatan passes across. Rasmussen gets to the circle. He'll face off against Zoltar. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. To Phillips. To Phillips. Zhitnik jars the puck loose. Zhitnik towards the net. Primo shoots. The puck's knocked loose by Primo. In the slot to Primo. Belted and knocked to the ice by Rasmussen. The Sabres will change on the fly. Great hit! The Senators come out of their own zone. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. Zoltar fired it. Ward gets the puck to McKee. The Sabres change up their lines. Towards the net. Plant winds up. Ottawa should be making a line change soon. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Phillips into the middle. Fakes the shot. Phillips moves in. Zhitnik out of his own zone. The Sabres start changing on the go. Shoots! He's jolted by Plant. To the net. To Shatan. He shot it. To Van Allen. Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. Van Allen to Martins. Moves in. Shatan out of his own zone. Short pass to Dackel. The Senators go offside. Crossbow won the draw. Penalty against the Sabres for cross-checking.
Buffalo penalty to number 45, Scott Nickel. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Pekka settles in for the face-off. He'll face off against Yashin. The Senators win the face-off. Across to Yashin. Pass intercepted. To Dackel. Quick shot. It was kept out by Hasek. Moves the puck to Wilson. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Towards the net. To Wilson. He shot it from the slot. Ottawa has been playing a great passing game so far in this one. Wilson gets the puck to Cruz. Cruz moves in. To the net. To Pekka. Pekka into the corner. Into the corner. Hurlbut shoots! Kravchuk gets called for roughing.
Ottawa penalty to number 29, Igor Kravchuk. 2 minutes for roughing.
Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Prospal. Ottawa has a fresh line on the ice. Prospal moves it ahead. McEachran starts out. McEachran has a breakaway. Takes the shot. To Odette. To Hurlbut. At center to Pekka. The Sabres will change on the fly. Nickel steps back on the ice and his team will enjoy a shortened power play here. Hasek gives it to Nader. Ottawa leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Pass intercepted. Hasek gets it. That's icing. The puck will go back to the other end for the face-off. Game on. Pekka wins the draw cleanly. Hasek stoned him. That's icing against the Buffalo Sabres. Nickel wins the draw cleanly. Odette out of his own zone. Time runs out on the penalty to Kravchuk.
Last minute of play in the second period.
The Sabres start changing on the go. Nickel passes it across. York chips it ahead to Yashin. McKee over to the wing. McKee winds up. Moves in. The glove save was made by Rhodes. York got the puck down the ice, and that's the end of the second period.
The concession will remain open until midway through the third period.
Welcome back for the third period of today's game on NHL 99. Nickel won the draw. Passes ahead to Nickel. Nickel shoots the puck. Prospal gets the puck to McEachran. Cruz flattens McEachran. Passes it across to McEachran. This is going to be a real test for Cruz. Murray drops his gloves. Cruz goes after him with a haymaker. Murray has eaten a lot of fist in this bout. This has got to be more than a little embarrassing for Murray. Cruz holding the upper hand in this one. Cruz goes after him with a haymaker. This has got to be more than a little embarrassing for Murray.
Did he ever drill him with that last one?
And it's a decisive win for Cruz. Cruz will have 5 minutes to think about that scrap, as will Murray.
Buffalo penalty to number 24, Paul Cruz. A 5-minute major for fighting. Ottawa penalty to number 17, Chris Murray. A 5-minute major for fighting.
That's icing against the Ottawa Senators. The puck is dropped. The Ottawa Senators win the faceoff. Redden passes it across to Laukkanen. Ward winds up. Rhodes passes across to Laukkanen. To Redden. To Alfredson. Moves in to Yashin. Towards the net to Plant. Zhitnik goes offside. Prospal gets possession off the draw. To Shatan. Shatan starts out. Towards the net. To Sanderson. Rhodes kept it out. Nickel gets kicked out of the faceoff circle. Odette gets to the circle. He'll face off against Martins. The puck is dropped. Phillips turns it over. Odette passes it across. Nickel has a breakaway!
That, folks, was grand larceny.
Odette winds up. Rhodes made the save. Pitlick chips it ahead to Van Allen. Pitlick moves it ahead. Martins goes to Gardner. To Van Allen. Ottawa steals the pass. To the net. The save was then made by Hasek. Both teams are passing well in this game. Phillips moves it on. Ottawa should be making a line change soon. Gardner passes across. Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. Pitlick passes ahead at center to Martins. To center. Hasek moves it into the middle. Nader chips it ahead to Shatan. Into the corner. Into the corner. Van Allen hits him. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Nader shoots. To Van Allen. He's nailed by Martins. Martins to the net. Hasek stops it. Hasek moves it on. Ottawa has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Martins moves it on. The puck's knocked loose by Hurlbut. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Zhitnik shoots the puck to Van Allen. Odette out of the corner. Sanderson made the shot. Rhodes holds onto it. Yashin wins the draw cleanly. Wilson over to the wing. Ottawa gets called for cross-checking.
Ottawa penalty to number 11, Daniel Alfredson. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. The puck is dropped. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Pekka over to the wing. Pekka moves in to Cruz. Then he shot it. McEachran knocked down by Wilson. To Wilson. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Wilson to the net. Short pass to Kravchuk. Buffalo will try to work it around for the one-timer here on the power play. Moves in. Wilson to the net. Buffalo has a solid lead. Kravchuk clears the puck out of his own zone. To Wilson. Ottawa should be making a line change soon. Pass intercepted. Buffalo looks exhausted out there. Ottawa has a clear path to the net. Time runs out on the penalty to Alfredson. Hasek covers up the puck. The puck is dropped to Odette. Murray could be biting off more than he can chew. Murray throws his gloves to the ice. Murray gets the first punch in. Cruz throws a haymaker. Cruz surprised him with that punch. Cruz came out punching and he hasn't stopped. And again! Cruz throws a haymaker. Murray goes after him with a haymaker.
My goodness, why did he drop his gloves?
Cruz puts an end to the fight with that shot. Cruz will sit for 5 minutes after that bout, and so will Murray.
Buffalo penalty to number 24, Paul Cruz. A 5-minute major for fighting. Ottawa penalty to number 17, Chris Murray. A 5-minute major for fighting.
Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. Rasmussen knocks down Redden. Redden moves it ahead. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. That's icing against the Ottawa Senators. Yashin won the draw. To Kravchuk. Interception.
Last minute of play in the third period.
To Ward. Ottawa should be making a line change soon. Towards the net. Dackel chips it ahead to Alfredson. Ward then blasted it. Only 30 seconds to go. Hasek gets the puck to Hurlbut. Hurlbut was knocked down by Dackel. Kravchuk into enemy territory. Crossbow shoots! Shitnik gets knocked to the ice by Yashin. Put this one in the books. The Buffalo Sabres are victorious!